First, to make the presentation for the award winner for the Langara College Dolphins, please welcome Langara's Chief Information Officer, Ryan Singh. And from Langara College Dolphins, the second team All-Star, Ryan Singh. Let's hear one more time for the PACWEST Conference Award winners. And now in praise of our country, would you please stand here to remove your hats to the play of our national anthem. Now, introducing the starting lineup of the College Bearcats. 5'10" guard, fourth year, number 1. Kayvon Young. 5'9" guard, fifth year, number 5, Washington, number 3, Eddie Sabota. 5'8" guard, fifth year, from Abbotsford, number 6, Julie Jewell. 5'7" guard, fifth year, from Osaka High School in Japan, number 23, Nakari Tomita. 6'1" forward, fifth year, from Hawaii, number 8, Cameron Morris. Columbia College Bearcats is coached by Taylor Knight, and the assistants are Adam Learwald, Amanda Olson, James. Ladies and gentlemen,
Campus of Camosun College, Ryan Waters and Dan Phillips alongside as we get set for this women's quarterfinal, day one, game one of the PACWEST Basketball Championships for 2026. The number 4 seed, the CBC Bearcats, 13-11 during the regular season. The defending national champions taking on the 5th seed, the Langara Falcons, 11 and 13. The Falcons in their road dark uniforms with the orange trim, looking pretty sharp. The Bearcats, the lower seed, or the higher seed, pardon me, in their home white and red. And we are about to get underway of this quarterfinal, and we are underway. Langara controls the tip. This is Caitlin Fleur down the left wing. She'll hand it here to Pagely on the left side. They swing it around right side, right in front of the Langara bench now. Down low, Nadia Singh. She's going to have a big game for Langara if they want to advance. In the paint, stuck, kicks it back out. Chiasson, her first shot is no good, rims out. And Caitlin Millette with the rebound. And here come the Bearcats for the first time. Kagari Tamita in her 5th season, an all-star. Wants her PACWEST career to continue with a victory here. Of course, winner moves on, loser goes home. A single elimination when it comes to Thursday in the quarterfinal. That one tapped away by Singh, controlled here by Pagely. And now Chiasson.
Good front there from the Falcons, causing the turnover, trying to get that ball over the top to the big inside.
Defense so important, isn't it? Especially in these playoff games. This is Singh at the top of the key. She'll kick it to Pagely. 3-point attempt, no good, back rim. And it'll be controlled here by the Bearcats.
Yeah, defense going to be huge, especially in a tournament like this. Any team can win and you're in, lose and you go home, and that's what's fun about a tournament like this.
This is Dewitt. She'll get it inside to Millette. This will be a fun battle to watch all day. Millette, the veteran, against the veteran Singh. A travel call.
3 steps there, going to be a turnover. Got good position there, just couldn't really get herself to the basket.
Interesting story, Caitlin Millette, a former Capilano Blue, took 5 years off and has now come back to play in this championship tournament.
Hey, if you still have that eligibility, why not use it?
I wonder if I have eligibility. I don't think anybody is clamoring for my skill set.
Yeah, I've been saving my 5 years.
Down low to Singh. You can see that Falcon offense trying to run through Nadia Singh. This one's going to be over and back as LaFleur will grab it here.
Yeah, swarming defense there from the Bearcats, causing the erratic pass. Going to have 14 seconds on the shot clock as it's in the front court.
Still looking for our first bucket of this one. It's over a minute in. Is Huang. She will drive. Rejected there by Singh. Goes off her and out of bounds. The Bearcats do have some veteran leadership. They have that experience from last year's national championship. You're looking at Tamita. She is the leader of this team. She was on that team last year as well.
Yeah, they did lose a couple as Tamita shoots that short shot, and we get our first basket of the day. They did lose a couple of their big players, but Tamita has been on that first team all-star 3 straight season, and she is definitely the anchor for this team.
Get it here to Chiasson. She will drive on the baseline, gets into the paint, throws up a wild shot, no good. Tapped away, Singh tries to control, ripped away by Sabata. Another returning Bearcat, and she'll bring it up into the court and then throws it away. This is LaFleur. LaFleur into the paint, drives hard, draws the body, and will go to the free throw line.
Good attack there, head down, line drive right to the rim. Going to find her way to the line. We're going to see our first free throws of the day.
Caitlin LaFleur in her 5th season. LaFleur had a chance to talk to her when she was up in Kelowna. Good kid, likes to talk, which is great, right? If you're wanting to interview a player, you need somebody that's going to speak.
Yeah.
She misses her first free throw here. She loves to collect rubber ducks, too, she tells me. I don't know what hotel she's staying at, but you know, I think it's Zach's Inn that has the ducks.
I got a few ducks at my desk at work, too, so maybe I'll have to chat her up about that.
Do they wear different uniforms?
I got a couple blue ones, a couple yellow ones, yeah.
That's pretty good. LaFleur gets the Falcons on the board. It's 2-1 early on here. This is Tamita in the corner. Huang guarded there by LaFleur. Huang trying to work on the baseline, gets into the paint, stuck. She tries to find Millette. Nice defense by Singh to collapse down, intercept the pass. And here come the Falcons back the other way.
Probably found herself just a little bit deeper in the paint than she wanted to be, ran out of space there.
Good point as Tamita takes a big pop from Singh on the pick. There's a nice lay-in, and the Falcons get their first field goal. Podolina will put that one in, and they have their first lead.
Good balanced attack from the Falcons this year. No scorers over 10 points per game, so we're going to see a lot of different names getting to the basket, getting their buckets.
There's Huang at the top, guarded there by Pagely. Huang trying to get inside, a wild shot, somehow scoops in. And 4-3 Bearcats with the advantage.
Good aggressive move there.
I like the full court pressure as well by the Bearcats. Chiasson better get over the line. She just does with Tamita in her back pocket. Almost carries, gets it into the paint. A wild scooping shot, throws it wild. And down the court, here comes Duick. Duick trying to get to that pass, and she won't be able to control it. And out of bounds. Good effort by Julie Duick, the veteran. She's a little slow to get up, however. Maybe she just ran out of gas as she was sprinting down the court.
Yeah, we see the knee brace and some tape on that knee, so I'm sure she's not playing at 100%, but that's what the playoffs are about. Got to play through some pain, especially in your 5th year. This could be your last chance.
3 new Falcons into the ball game, including Regan Bond, who has it now.
Regan Bond really likes to push off of misses, so don't be surprised to see a lot of transition from the Falcons here now that Bond's in the game.
This is Sunner with those purple shoes. Sunner gets into the paint. 3 Bearcats converge. She'll draw the body and get to the line. That's that veteran leadership that Bond has, hey? She's in her 4th year. If she sees an opportunity to push, she will.
Yeah, something we noticed when they played Camosun earlier in the season is she's really going to push off of misses, and she's going to make you get back on defense, and if you don't, it's going to lead to a lot of easy layups.
First point of the playoffs for Sunner. Averaging over 6 a game. She'll knock down both of them. And the Falcons retake the lead by a point.
It's the Falcon teams that come into this tournament hot. They're riding a 4-game win streak, beat Capilano twice in their last games of the season.
This is a team, I'm glad you brought that up, because this is a team that started 0-8 during the regular season. And they finished, obviously, with a winning record. Overall, they're 11-13. Is that 3-point attempt missed? This is the other Duick, Kendall Duick, part of the all-rookie team. They try to go down low to Millette, but a good defensive stance again by Singh. Taps out of bounds. Still 9 on the shot clock.
Yeah, a team that starts 0-8 to the season finds their way on the national rankings to end the season. So good end. You want to get hot at the right time. That's what a big tournament like this can do as well.
Yeah. There's Millette, gets the inbounds pass. Can't spend too much time. Tamita on the ground, 5 on the shot clock, and it's a 3-second violation on Julie Duick.
Yeah, that's a tough one there. Ball's out of control. You're just got great paint position. Running down on the shot clock, find yourself in there for a few too many.
Both Duicks now on the floor for CBC, Kendall and Julie. Sunner trying to get the ball in. That's Sabata with nice defense. Here comes Bond now. Bond will go to the left hand, switches over to the right, loses the handle. Now she'll get to the right side. LaFleur. Rokash had it, lost it to Sabata. She wants to push. Here's Tamita now running down the floor. Tamita into the paint. Will lay it in. Nice play by the Japanese import.
Yeah, great play there going to the right hand. This is a person who leads their team in every offensive category, points, assists, and rebounds. Going to see her name said a lot today.
Over 12 a game for Tamita. Bond tries to get it inside, kicked away by Kendall Duick. Kendall will bring it down the floor. Kendall wants to drive. She will. Doesn't get the shot to fall, but she will go to the free throw line. Ends up in the first row of the bleachers. She's a little banged up, too. She hit the bleachers hard.
Yeah, I think she got the corner of the bleachers there, so hopefully she'll be okay.
Time is called as a substitution will come in, as Huyn will check in for the Bearcats. And Julie will have a seat. Kendall Duick's first free throw is good. They shoot 67%, pardon me, from the free throw line to the Bearcats during the regular season. 1 for 1 early. Make it 2 for 2. The lead is 3, the biggest lead of the contest. And again, showing full court pressure.
Yeah, Langara hasn't really settled into the offense yet. Just 1 of 5 so far here early.
LaFleur trying to find some room. Gets to the corner, puts the brakes on. Gets it into Bond. It goes off her fingertips right into Sabata. She'll bring it back the other way. Sabata, nice spin move by Sabata, but can't get it to fall. Killer here by Rokash. We got up to center. Bond on the left side, plenty on the shot clock, still 15. They swing to LaFleur. Inside, Nicholson will drive. Her first time touching the basketball, can't get 2 shots to go. It's loose and tapped on the baseline where Tamita picked it up, and it will be a turnover back to Langara.
Nice little two-man game there with the screen and roll. Good bounce pass into the large. Nicholson just couldn't get it to go. Langara getting good shots, just not able to finish it yet.
Nicholson again loses the handle. Millette on her. Still 10 on the shot clock for Rokash. Picks up a screen from Nicholson. Millette on her, now down to the baseline. 3 on the shot clock. Ripped away by Sabata, off AJ and out of bounds. And they'll reset the shot clock, I believe. Perhaps not. Substitution coming in for Langara. Podila will come back in as that one is off a Bearcat, I think, but yeah, shot clock violation.
Yeah, tough one there. Block shot, 1 second on the shot clock. That's
yeah.
Not going to be able to get that one up. So it's going to be a team turnover for the Falcons. Turnover is a big issue here for both teams so far. 6 already for the Bearcats as well.
Offensively, Sabata. Now Duick. Duick will drive, loses the handle, just throws up a wild shot, no good. Falcons come away with it. This is Sunner, has Bond streaking to the hoop. Bond runs into her body, her wild shot, no good, gets her own rebound. And she'll go to the free throw line, I believe.
Good defense on the other end by Nicholson there, just being straight up vertical, no foul, and then in transition, Bond going to run and find her way to the free throw line. Initially,
I like how Tamita got down there quickly as well. Gave a little bump with the body, no call. But then, yeah, the nice box out by Nicholson. Bond to the free throw line. Her first one, no good. Not a ton of scoring in this first quarter.
Yeah, perhaps some nerves. A big tournament for a lot of them here. Langara really struggling to settle in. 1 of 9 now from the field.
Bond hits the second one, cuts the lead to 2. These teams don't score a lot of points. CBC scores 59 a game. The Falcons just 60 a game, so it could come right down to the wire.
Yeah.
Tamita's dead. Throws that one away, another turnover. Rokosh has it to Sunner. Has Nicholson streaking, couldn't get it to her. Polonina will get it inside. That is Nicholson streaking to the hoop, can't get it to fall.
Another great pick and roll there. Great bounce pass inside, just couldn't get it to go.
Strong defense. Credit the strong defense by the Bearcats. That was Millette down low. They get it here to Hoang. Hoang May got away with a travel and collected here by Sunner. Sunner trying to dribble out of the pressure. Lucky for the Falcons, it bounces to Nicholson. Now Bond. Padalino will get it back out to Nicholson. She'll reset, 10 on the shot clock. Bond. Bond will dribble left side, gets it inside to Nicholson, but first there's a body pushing foul on the Bearcats. It'll be taken out on the sideline, 14 on the shot clock. Substitutions come in for both teams.
4th team foul on the Bearcats there, so every foul for Langara will be free throws with just under 2 minutes, or 3 minutes rather, to go here.
Singh back in the ball game for Langara. Julie Duick as well will check back in for CBC. 2-point lead. Now stoppage is one of the players needs to tie up her shoe. That's a win. Try to get it in. Singh better hurry. She gets it in. Padalina gets it over to Bond on the right wing. Bond looking down low for Singh. Here's this matchup again. Singh and Millette. Singh with a nifty move. Her jumper no good, but drew the harm, and she'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, nice little up and under there. Get the foul, head to the line. This is an uncharacteristic start for the Falcons. This is a team that's 2nd in field goal percentage in the PACWEST, struggling early, but hopefully looking to settle in here. They're doing a lot of good work at the line, getting to the line a lot.
Well, you're right. There just seems to be a can or a lid over that hoop, right? Singh hits the first one. Trying to tie it here with 2:44 remaining opening quarter. Her second free throw good as well. So Singh 2 for 2. And Tamita's going to try to find somebody to get into. She does. Bearcats need to hurry if they want to break this pressure. Win will just get it up to to Duick. Duick, that one tapped away to Millette. She's in the corner. Millette has it stolen there by Singh. Terrific defense by Nadia. And the Falcons back the other way. Inside Singh, jumper, no good. And cleared here by the Bearcats. Good rebound by Hoang. Now Tamita. This one is going to be a jump ball. Good defense by Pagely, able to come around from the blind side and grab the basketball from Duick and force the jump ball, but it will remain with the Bearcats.
Yeah, Bearcats are going to keep it, but yeah, good help side defense there. Surprised the ball handler. They'll flip that. Oh, nice little back cut there, but can't handle it.
That's against LaFleur, who just checked back in. Huang has it go off her fingertips, but off a Falcon and out of bounds. Still 10 on the shot clock. Tamita gets it in. Duick's turnaround jumper, no good. Back iron. Huang was on top of a Falcon to try to get the rebound, and it will be a called against Langara.
That's tough. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do there when you're boxing out and someone jumps on top of you, but good effort there from Huang. Is going to cause an extra possession for the Bearcats.
2:01 remaining. There's Enya for the first time. She's in the ball game. Now Tamita gets it back. Tamita's turnaround jumper no good. Gets her own rebound. 4 Falcons surround her, and Singh will collect it. And LaFleur wants to slow things down. LaFleur will bring it across. Adelina back to LaFleur. Inside, nice cut. Chiason's just out of room. She's underneath the hoop. Here's LaFleur with a nice cut. And she'll go to the free throw line.
Good cut to the basket there. Kind of saw Enya with her back to the player, and that's going to get her to the line. LaFleur is going to shoot 2.
2 real nice cuts under the hoop. Chiason just ran out of room, and then she got LaFleur cutting in as well.
Interested to see what Angel Enya is going to be able to bring for this Bearcats team. We saw them at Camosun just a couple of weeks ago, and the energy off the bench was immaculate. She could really wreak havoc on both sides of the ball, offense and defensive rebounds, and did a lot of good things for them. So want to see what she's able to do here today. Looks like she just got into the lane a little bit early, so that's going to be an extra shot for LaFleur.
You give her credit.
That she gets me.
So LaFleur back to the line. Looking to extend their lead to 2. Second free throw, or the redo, if you will, knocks it down. Her 3rd point of the afternoon. And again, the Falcons show this full court pressure.
Yeah, kind of just a soft pressure, make it difficult to get the ball in, and then retreat into the half court.
There's Huang. Huang gets around a defender, gets it back out to Duick. Huang now.
Falcons showing a little bit of a zone here and swarming the basketball, causing another jump ball, and they're going to take control of that.
Yeah, good pickup, Dan. It was nice to see. That's, I think, the first time we've seen a zone in this quarterfinal. Worked beautifully for Langara. They forced the turnover, trying to extend their 2-point lead now. Huang will try to slow down Chiasson. She gets the offensive zone. Chiasson gets it here to LaFleur. LaFleur will try the other side. Paisley.
Seen a zone look from the Bearcats as well.
Singh's jumper no good. There's Enya with a rebound. Tamita back the other way. Huang into the paint. Tried to get it across to Duick, but another steal by Langara. Paisley now. I like the defense by both teams. Not making a lot of easy opportunities for the offense. LaFleur gets an offensive board there. Her putback is good. 4-point lead now for Langara.
See if that field goal can get the Falcons going. Just their 2nd field goal of the day so far. Doing a lot of great stuff at the line, being aggressive. Just haven't been able to see the bottom enough.
Here's Huang. Now Enya. Enya wants to drive. Took a big bump by Paisley. No call. This one is going to be whistled on Paisley. Little too aggressive at the top, trying to make a steal there. There'll be a foul on her with 13.2 remaining.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments we see. A lot of times teams will keep that zone in the back pocket for a tournament like this and then bring it out. So we'll see how the offenses are able to respond to something that they may have not seen as much during the regular season.
I like this feeling out process, if you will, is kind of slow down, see what everybody's going to give you, and then make those adjustments, particularly coming out of halftime. That up and under shot, no good, rejected by Huang. And that's how this first quarter will end. 12-8 in favor of the Langara Falcons, the 5th-seeded Langara Falcons. We'll take a short break, be back with the second quarter. You're watching the 2026 PACWEST Basketball Championship. Are we good if we go? To the second quarter we go of this women's quarterfinal, Langara and CBC. Danny, got some stats you can pass along?
Yeah, both teams struggling from the field so far. 13% for the Falcons, only 25% for the Bearcats. And turnover has really been an issue for the Bearcats as well. Turning the ball over 9 times in that first quarter. We heard Coach in the huddle get a little bit frustrated probably about the turnover trouble, but we'll see if these teams can get on track offensively as we see Tomita launch a 3 and just off.
Just avoided a turnover there too with Millette. Falcons will bring it back the other way. Regan Braun with Kendall on her. We got both Duicks on the floor, Julie and Kendall, so we'll go first names. Down low, Nicholson. Nicholson working on Millette. Nice defensive work by Millette. Able to tap one off her and out of bounds. Oh, they're saying it went off of Falcon. Possibly Nicholson trying to get an offensive rebound off her, and CBC controls. Yeah,
Falcons' game plan when Nicholson's out there is clearly get the ball down low. She seems to get a touch every possession when she's out there. Nice move there.
Yeah, Kendall with a scoop shot. Can't get it to fall. She will go to the free throw line. You got to give props to the PA announcer for that. Bond, Regan Bond.
He sounds great.
he's awesome.
That's a pro over there.
Yeah. Kendall hits her first. Cuts the lead to 3. Another one still to come. Here it comes. Misses that one. Nicholson with a rebound. And here comes Bond back the other way. Millette on her. Bond gets into the offensive zone. Kicks it back out to Nicholson in the corner. LaFleur thought about a 3. Now Sunner also thought 3. She'll drive baseline inside. Nice pass to Nicholson. Goes window and in.
Really good possession there for the Falcons. Passed up 2 good shots to get a great shot for Nicholson under the basket.
High percentage shots. They took that one and got it. 14-9. Now Tomita on the right wing. Tomita wants to get into the paint. Nice move. Hits the bottom of the rim. Almost got her own rebound. Went off Bond and out of bounds. The shot clock at 14 now for CBC. Tomita's got a big smile on her face. She likes that she avoided that basketball before being touched. That one tapped away by LaFleur and cleaned up here by Bond. Bond looking to break out. She'll hand it here. Center can't get it to fall. Bond with an offensive rebound. Also no good. And here comes Kendall back the other way. Kendall to the hoop. She's tackled. And count the hoop. Great play by Kendall, part of the all-rookie team.
Tackled is right. It looked like there was both hands on her. I'm not sure how she got that to go. Great shot. See if she can make 3 the hard way. Put a star on that play.
Yeah. I like the play of Kendall Duick. You can see why she was named to the all-rookie team. Back to the free throw line. CBC 3 of 4 from the line. They get 4 of 5. And she'll knock that one down. And they get it into Bond. Bond right back the other way offensively. Singh, right elbow. Kicks it over here to Paisley. Paisley for 3, no good. And cleared here by Tomita, but a foul on Bond. An ill-advised foul, maybe a reach-in.
I think that's going on Millette.
Oh, yeah, good call. Wish we had a replay. I didn't quite see it underneath. Did you see it?
No, I missed it. I just saw the number, so that one's going to go on Millette, and the Falcons are going to get an extra possession here.
9 on the shot clock. In low, wild shot off the back rim, and Millette's going to get hit with another foul. And go to the free throw line. Will Paisley. And that's her 3rd foul. She'll come out. And checking in for the first time is Rhodes, Janae Rhodes.
That could be huge for the Falcons. See what they can do in the Millette-less minutes here. That might do it for her the half. 3 fouls there.
Yeah, she's played great defensively. I think you're right. That will certainly change things. Misses both free throws, does Paisley. Offensive rebound. Here's Bond. She'll pull up and hit the shot.
Nice floater there from Bond. Long rebound. Good cut to the basket.
Lead is 4. Here comes Tomita. Here's Julie. Gets it over now to Rhodes.
Langara in that zone again. Sorry to cut you off, Ryan.
All good. Nice play. Pump fake by Sabata. Tough pass to handle, and Julie stepped on the out-of-bounds line. We have the men's Bearcats team sitting in front of us, and they're acting like referees. They don't like that call from the official. And a timeout taken by the Bearcats. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching the 2026 PACWEST Basketball Championships.
What's up, guys? It's Dylan from Passion Sports. I guess I don't need to yell, I'm on the... Should I just stretch? We do custom apparel, we work really hard. These aren't even prescription, they're just blue light. What? This is Bo, he is a moral support dog. Contact us today at info@passionsports. Contact us at hello@passionsports.ca.
Out of the timeout, 7:41 remaining in this second quarter. The Falcons, the 5th seed, on top of the Bearcats, the 4 seed, 16-12. Falcons will need to get the ball in. They do. Try to be tapped away by Rhodes. It was tapped away. She'll dive on the floor, gets the basketball. Singh looks a little worse for wear. She's helped up. It's a jump ball, and the possession arrow goes towards Langara.
That's what the Bearcats are going to need out of Rhodes with Millette on the bench. She's going to have to play a big role, especially in this first half.
With her, though, I think you have to. She's a physical player, but you don't want to get her in foul trouble either. She's your only big with Millette on the bench right now. And Klim hurt. Here's Bond. Bond trying to drive baseline. Nice spin move. Left-handed shot, no good. And it'll be collected here by Sabata. Sabata, nice crossover. Gets it to Tamita. Tamita into the paint, puts on the brakes, will just throw it up. She slipped, it looks like, when she hit the brakes. And a tap foul called against Langara.
That's her first personal foul of the game and the third team foul this quarter.
Holdina will get hit with the foul. Tamita's first shot is good. Nice friendly roll off the back iron.
Yeah, Ryan, both these teams obviously familiar with each other. Pretty small league over in the PACWEST, but they did meet in February where they split. So these are two even-matched teams here, and we're seeing why.
Chiasen back the other way. 16-14. Tamita with the steal. Kagari will lay it in. She's got 4 points in the last 4 seconds.
Yeah, really picked her pocket there, and then easy little lay-in.
Chiasen with Julie on her. Chiasen will get in front of her own bench. Steal with the dribble right side. Gets it to Singh at the top. You want Singh a little further underneath the hoop, I would imagine. Gets the elbow. Her jumper is good. Good shot by Nadia Singh.
Fake pass, turnaround jumper is good for Nadia Singh. Nice move there.
Lead is 2. And Tamita back the other way. Polina on her. Now they're going to download to Julie. That one tapped away. Paisley reaching in. She got arm as well. And that'll be, I believe, her second foul. And for the Falcons, it's their 3rd team foul. Paisley will depart, Sunner back in. Pardon me, that's now team foul 4.
And I think they said that went one on LaFleur as well.
Here's Dewitt. We'll get it here to Sabata. Sabata over to Kendall. Kendall from downtown. Good. That's our first 3-pointer of the game.
It is, both teams. 1 of 3 now for the Bearcats as they find the bottom on that nice 3-ball.
And retake the lead as well. LaFleur, Kendall reached in a little too overzealous on that. Be the 4th team foul.
Yeah, both teams 4 personal team fouls at this point. 6:14 to go in the half, so we could see a lot of bonus. Next foul is going to be shots for both teams.
That's the 3rd foul, too, on Kendall Dewitt. She's been a spark plug as well.
2 players in foul trouble for the Bearcats now.
Hoang will check back in for CBC as Kendall will have a seat. Singh's got to get it in. She'll just throw it into no man's land, and Rhodes will pick it off. A turnover, and a turnover right back to Sunner. Chiasen will get it up here to Sunner. With Sabata on her. Sunner will hand it to LaFleur. As they swing it. Paladina. She will drive, found some room, no good. And a good defensive rebound by Julie Dueck. Tamita slowing things down, and she'll bring it across the line. Now Sabata. Holodine on her. Now Rhodes, 10 on the shot clock. It's the line with three-pointers. Sabata, good! CBC back-to-back threes, and it's 22-18. They shot 27% from the three-point arc in the regular season. Another steal by Tamita. Tamita right back the other way. Scoop shot, good. The defense of the Bearcats has taken over here this quarterfinal, and they extend their lead 24-18, 5:20 remaining, and Langara is going to talk things over. We'll take a break. You're watching the 2026 PACWEST Basketball Championship.
What's up, guys? It's Dylan from Passion Sports. I guess I don't need to yell. I'm on the... Should I just stretch? We do custom apparel. We work really hard. These aren't even prescription. They're just blue light. What? This is Bo. He is a moral support dog. Contact us today at info@passionsports. Contact us at hello@passionsports.ca. What's up, guys? It's Dylan from Passion Sports. I guess I don't need to yell.
Coming out of the timeout, CBC has caught fire here. Shooting 42% suddenly. They were under 25, weren't they, at the break?
I think at 25 there, but we said in the break it's a game of runs, so we'll see if Langara can answer here as they see some pressure.
Here's Nicholson. Some substitutions have come in for Langara as well. Chiasen will get the ball off her face and out of bounds. Bond looked like she was ready for the pass, and it took it off the beak and went out of bounds. Just over 5 minutes remaining, first half. Here's Tamita. This one, Julie almost lost it. Gets it right at the sideline. Huang, Sabata left wide open. Sabata just hit one moments ago. Can't get that one to fall. Good box out by Bond. Gets the rebound. And then gets it here in Nicholson. Now Chiasen. Cross court, ill-advised pass. They did just get away with it. No, then it went off Bond and out of bounds. I thought maybe Tamita touched it. But Bond is the guilty party, and it goes back to CBC.
I think Tamita into Bond and then out of bounds. CBC doing great work here in this second quarter, leading 16-6 with just over 4.5 to play.
We talked about those adjustments in the first quarter. CBC's looks like they have made some adjustments. Here's Wang, gets a wide open look, can't get it to fall. Nicholson with the rebound, has players all over her. Nicholson, I think, will go to the free throw line, won't she?
They might have taken one of the fouls away because they're saying is the fourth team foul there. I think Quinn might have found herself just too open underneath the hoop. Probably a little bit surprised that there was nobody there to meet her, and she just biffed the layup.
LaFleur gets it into Nicholson. Now to Bond with Tamita on her. Nice crossover by Bond inside to LaFleur. A nice cut baseline. Gets it to Nicholson. Two players on Nicholson. She takes an elbow, looks like, to the face. No call. And CBC comes away with it. Physical play under the hoop. Here's Dueck. Dueck with a spin move. No good. Nicholson comes late. Gets the rebound. And almost throws it away. Now Chiasen back the other way. Here's Sutter. Sutter step, throws this one away with two bodies on the floor. It looks like a foul. This one, I believe, on Sabata. Is that 3 on her?
Yes, that is going to be 3 if that one goes on Sabata.
Yep.
Both teams now going to be in the bonus every foul after here as well. So that's 3 players now with 3 fouls for the Bearcats. That's going to really shorten the bench.
Nguyen checks back in for CBC as Sutter hits that first one. You're right, though. There's 3 starters now that are sitting on the bench with 3 fouls. Sutter's second free throw, no good. And Rhodes will clear the boards.
If Langara is going to be able to go on a run, it's going to have to happen now. Obviously, lots of basketball game left, but with those 3 key players on the bench, Langara's got to look to do something here.
Huang back iron, no good. Singh back in the game. She loses the handle. Rhodes an offensive rebound. Nguyen for 3, got it!
And I know that 3 goes to win, but I'm giving it to Rhodes on the second effort, just right behind Singh on the rebound, out to her, gets the assist, but really that 3 ball's on her.
Almost another turnover. Sunner now will get it across the line just barely. Sunner with Hwang on her, and Hwang picked her pocket, and Hwang gets it here.
CBC looking absolutely excellent right now. The bench is really engaged as well.
The defense and the pressure has been terrific for CBC. Hwang here on the right wing. Now Hwang. Hwang wants to drive. She will. And gets the circus shot to go. The 360.
CBC can do absolutely no wrong right now. Circus shots, 3 balls, and defense. Everything's clicking.
Sunner trying to answer with 3. No good back iron. And Hwang with a rebound. Now Tamita. Hwang tries to get inside, kicks it to Duick. Duick will drive, goes off the glass and in.
Really great curl cut there. Nice little dribble handoff, line drive to the basket. And the Bearcats just have the gas down.
Regardless of who's on the bench, who's on the floor, the Bearcats seem to have found a rhythm here with 2:23 to go in this opening half. Chiasson tries to get inside, does. Singh's long jumper is good. Nice turnaround J by Singh.
See if that can get the Falcons settled down a little bit. Still struggling from the field, but we'll see if that field goal gets them in a rhythm a little bit. Singh hit another turnaround jumper.
Yeah, that's her second. Inside, Hwang finds some open room, and she'll go back to the free throw line.
Hwang showing really good patience there with that pump fake. Gets the defender in the air, and that's going to get her to the line.
10-point lead. Some substitutions. 3 for Langara coming in. Paisley checks back in.
CBC 7 of 8 so far at the free throw line.
7 of 8. How's their shooting percentage now?
Up to 40% from the field, 42 from 3 as well. So efficient game here for the Bearcats.
They've hit all 3 3-pointers in the second quarter. Hwang's second free throw rattles home. Well, Bond will bring it back up. Falcons desperate for a bucket here. And stepping on the out-of-bounds line was Putalina. And another turnover. The turnovers starting to mount up on both teams, as you mentioned earlier on. Now 10 for Langara, 12 for CBC. And we'll take a break. Out of the timeout, 33-21 CBC. We were just mentioning, Dan, that the coach kind of lit them up in that quarter time, and they've responded here in this second quarter.
Yeah, 24-8 run here in the second quarter after, like you said, kind of got lit up in the quarter break, and maybe that lit the fire, and they've settled in right nicely.
It's full court pressure. Wilcote gives Tamita some problems, but she breaks the press, and here they are on the offensive side. 10 on the shot clock for Tamita. Gets the elbow, her jumper good. She has such an interesting shot, almost looks like she shoots with 2 hands.
Yeah, it's almost like a volleyball set. Yeah. No spin at all, but that is a bucket.
Here's Sunner. Pardon me, that's Paisley. They get it in the corner. Bond thought about a 3, had a Bearcat flying by. Her runner is good as it rattles home.
Nice move there from Regan.
35-23. A minute 10 to go, opening half of this women's quarterfinal. Winner moves on. The loser will go home. Hwang. We get it here to Tamita. Putalina on her. Now Hwang, pardon me. Hwang gets inside the paint. Good defense by Bond. Hwang thought about a 3, dribbles home and can't get it to fly, but Hwang was there to get the rebound. The putback, however, not successful, and Bond will bring it back Good defensive rebound by Singh. Little runner by Rokosh, no good. Looked like a forced shot by Rokosh. Trying to catch, trying to catch CBC. I guess defense not quite ready.
Julie Dewick's going to pick up a foul there. That's going to send the Falcons to the line here for 2.
Just her first. Catalina's first free throw is good. Falcons as a team shooting 63% from the free throw line during the regular season. Catalina's second rattles home. And the lead is cut to 10, 35-25.
And you mentioned the turnovers just before we went to break there. CBC has done an excellent job here in the second quarter, kind of limiting that. They had 9 in the first quarter there, only 3 here. So that is another thing that's making a big difference in how they're playing.
Trying to extend their lead before the break. Tamita in the corner, Bond on her. She's going to drive baseline. Nice shovel pass to Huang. Huang in the corner. This is Rhodes. Her jumper is good. Nice offensive set there for CBC.
Yeah, good pocket pass to Huang. Finds the shooter short corner, Rhodes, and she makes it count. Shot clock turned off here.
It's a big possession for Langara. Trying to get a bucket. There's a big block. Great job by Dewick to come across and block the attempt by Nicholson. And Tamita will throw up a prayer and hit the top of the backboard. And here at halftime, the CBC Bearcats in front of the Langara Falcons, 37-25. We'll step aside, take a break for halftime, and be back with the second half. You're watching the 2026 Women's Quarterfinal at the PACWEST Basketball Championship. Welcome back to the 2026 Women's PACWEST quarterfinal. It's Ryan Waters and Dan Phillips. One half in the books, 37-25 or 38-25. We're still just trying to determine. Regardless, CBC on top, and Dan, they had a really great second quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the story so far for me is that second quarter, scoring 29 points to 13 for Langara. CBC caught absolute fire after being lit up a little bit by the coach. Shooting 43% from the field, 42% from deep, and just under 90 from the line, and that's going to get it done each and every night.
For Langara shooting 25%, you can't win ball games when you shoot only 25%.
Yeah, Langara certainly struggled so far to find bottom, as we see a nice runner just miss from the Bearcats there, but see if what they can do coming out of the break here, see what kind of adjustments they've made, see if they can catch some of that fire.
That's the big thing. Good word. Adjustments. We'll see which team does it better. That's a three-point attempt by Paisley off the front rim, chased down by Sabata. And up to Tamita. Tamita with Chiasen on her. Here's Julie Duick. Here's Millette with 3 fouls. Millette will send it cross court. Tamita in the corner, 3, no good. That one tapped around. We see Lafleur on the floor. Just throw it into the paint. And it's off a Bearcat and out of bounds.
And you mentioned it, Ryan, 3 fouls there for Millette. Bearcats did a great job of mitigating the damage when they lost 3 of their key players, 2 fouls. Millette, Duick, and Sabata each playing with 3, so we'll see how it goes from here.
I think the Bearcats looked better with those players on the bench. Their bench really came alive, provided a spark plug. Falcons need a spark plug. They give it to Chiasen here. Chiasen wants to work on Millette. If I'm the Falcons, I go right at Millette with those 3 fouls. That is a hard takedown as both players spun around on the floor. It's going to be called a jump ball. Millette, very fortunate, has not called her 4th foul. A WWF spinorama there.
Something I did notice is when those women went to the bench with those fouls, they really stayed engaged on the bench and were really cheering on their other teams. That's something you really like to see, but Millette going to head to the bench even though that wasn't a foul.
She looks to be okay. She might have a sore hand after that. Singh at the top with Rhodes on her. Singh has been good from this point on the floor. Chiasen has to huck it up with a shot clock winding down. Doesn't hit anything, goes out of bounds. Out of bounds and a shot clock violation. So another turnover. Now Duick.
Langara bringing that pressure off the inbounds here. Again, just soft pressure, making it hard to get it in, and then back up and play in the half court.
They get across the line. Duick threw her elbow up. Very fortunate she didn't call with a foul there as Huang misses that 3-point attempt. Offensive rebound. Tamita will lay it in. Great job by Rhodes to get that offensive board.
Yeah, that's 2 big offensive rebounds for Rhodes so far, leading to buckets as Langara comes down for the easy 2 in transition.
That's Caitlin Lafleur. 39-27. Sabota gets it here to Tamita. Back up to AJ. She'll get across the line. Picks up her dribble, tries to get it inside. Lafleur has it go off her, saves it, gets it to Paisley. Good defense there by Lafleur that time around. Paisley with Huang all over her, and it's a backcourt violation. Great defense by Huang.
Don't see that a lot off of turnovers, especially, Ryan. Great job, like you said, from Huang, making it really tough to get past the timeline.
She'll go catch a breather on the bench. With Huang checking back in. Kendall checking back in. So both Duicks back on the floor. Here's Tamita. Tamita will kick it over to Sabata. Sabata's 3, no good. Offensive rebound by Julie. Can't get that one to go. Finds herself on her backside, and now a jump ball again.
Langara just forgetting to box out in a couple possessions in a row here. Can't be doing that if they're trying to make a comeback here in the second half.
And they were in a zone in that particular transition play. 10 on the shot clock for CBC. Goes off Kendall's head. She gets it back. Baseline. Her shot is no good. Front iron. Tamita with an offensive rebound and then hammered by Paisley. And Tamita will go to the free throw line.
It's a good point from you there, Ryan. They're playing in the zone, and sometimes that can make it a little bit harder to box out. You don't have a man necessarily to find, so something that you really have to emphasize when you're in that zone is that you find a man, put a body on that man for the rebounds, or else a lot of the times it's going to lead to offensive rebounds like we've seen.
Tamita knocks down her first free throw. and her second. They've been awfully good from the free throw line. More pressure here for the Bearcats. Here's LaFleur. LaFleur as the Bearcats back off. LaFleur will bring it across the line. 17 on the shot clock. Paladina, she wants to drive. Scoop shot, no good. Draws the harm, however. That's going to be on Julie. That'll be her fourth. And she will no doubt go to the bench, I would imagine.
I think that's Julie's second.
Oh,
Kendall is the Dueck that's playing with 3.
You're right. First free throw for Paladina. Misses. And for the Falcons to get back, when the clock is stopped, you got to hit your free throws.
Absolutely.
Second free throw is no good either. And Julie will clear the boards. Sabata has it now. She'll bring it across in the offensive zone. Sabata stops at the free throw line, kicks it back out to Kendall. Kendall, I think, stepped on the sideline. She did. So a turnover here by the Bearcats. 7:05 remaining third quarter with the Bearcats out in front. Bond and Sunner will check back in for Langara. Here's Regan Bond. Bono handed here to Sunner. They swing it to LaFleur. Here's Singh. Singh needs to get going. They need to feed her the basketball for Langara. Oh, I thought good defense by Rhodes. She just got her on the second attempt. And Singh will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, Singh gonna need to get it going for sure if Langara wants to get back into this one. She does lead them so far with 6. Tomita leading all scorers with 12 so far.
Singh's free throw is no good. 11 of 16 from the charity stripe. Second free throw is good. So 1 out of 2 for Singh. And now Julie will get it here. Sabata easily broken by the Bearcats. They give it to Rhodes in the corner. Cross court, but tapped away by LaFleur. Dangerous pass always when you go crisscross. And this one tapped out by LaFleur. Bearcats still have possession and lots of time on the shot clock with 16. Baseline throw in here for Tomita. Get it to Sabata. Back to Tomita. Jumper is no good. She wanted body contact, didn't get the call. And here comes Bond. Bond to Singh. Singh can't get that one to go. The open look for Nadia. She just couldn't get it to fall. And another jump ball.
That one's going to stay with the Falcons. Great job there from Bond to push it in transition. Found Singh right under the basket open, but just couldn't get the easy 2 to go.
Singh will have a seat. Nicholson checks back in. 41-28. Is it change of possession? They put 24 seconds on the shot clock, which I'm surprised at.
I wonder if there's a defensive rebound first and then a jump ball, maybe they're saying.
No, they changed it now.
They're putting it back.
Yeah. 18 on the shot clock for the Falcons to work with. Get it inside here to Nicholson. Now Rokosh, who's in the game as well. Kendall all over her. Rokosh will drive, scoop shot, can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound by Nicholson. Great job by Isabella, and she will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, Nicholson did a great job of getting good position there, and Rhodes was forced to foul off the offensive rebound.
Nicholson, who was also a volleyball player growing up and then decided to focus on basketball. She got to the collegiate level, misses her first free throw. Her second one is good. So 41-29, Bearcats with the lead. Full court pressure again by Langara. And Sabata will toss it up here to Tomita. They break the press, have it on the offensive zone, 15 on the shot clock. Rhodes hands it here to Sabata. Crossover to Kendall. Kendall wants to drive inside, threw it away. Bond did a nice job to slide down to intercept that pass. Now she tosses it here to LaFleur. And Rokosh will drive. Her left-handed scoop shot, it's good. I believe that's her first bucket, isn't it?
That's when this Langara team is dangerous. In transition, when they get ahead of steam, they can be very, very dangerous. CBC so far has done a good job of limiting that transition play.
They got to keep coming up with some turnovers, though. They need some defensive stops. 9 on the shot clock. In the corner, Sabata picks up her dribble. Now Rhodes, 5 on the shot clock. Here's Kendall downtown. Got it! Nice ball movement by the Bearcats, and Kendall finishes it off with a 3-point shot.
Duick having a fabulous game here today. Adds that 3 to her total. She's got 12 points as Bond gets a little runner, can't get that one to go.
Good rebound by Kendall. Boy, I like as you mentioned, her point total, but defensively as well. She's been terrific all over the floor. Just a rookie. And now substitutions for the Bearcats. Hwang and Hwin will come in for CBC. Second foul call on Bond. And 44-31, Tamita has the basketball, and she'll bring it up across the line. Now Hwin at the top. Bearcats run their offense, looking for an open shot. Kendall will drive. She gets tripped up, no call. And LaFleur now picks it up on the ground. She'll hand it here to Sunner. Sunner working on Hwang. Nice stutter step by Sunner. Her circus shot no good, but Nicholson, offensive rebound, can't get it to fly. LaFleur can't get that one to fall. 3 opportunities by the Falcons, none of them converted. Tough shot, though, by Nicholson under the hoop.
Yeah.
A couple of bodies draped on her. Rhodes, here's Kendall. Kendall picks up her dribble. In the corner now, Tamita. 5 on the shot clock. Tagari, nice drive. Can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound. Hwang, really physical under both hoops, and the referees have put the whistles away. Rokosh didn't. Well, I thought she stepped on the out-of-bounds line. Got the ball to Bond.
I'll tell you for sure, Ryan, she stepped out of bounds. that was out of bounds.
She was in the R of the Charger, wasn't she?
The official was a little bit behind the play there, and they got away with it, and it'll count for 2.
44-33. We'll see if this physical play continues. They get it inside. Tamita spins around on Bond. Tamita hits the ground. It goes off Bond and out of bounds.
Yeah, it seemed like the officials were calling it really close in the first half and maybe letting them play just a little bit more here in the second half.
Those whistles have gone bye-bye. Sabata will check back in for CBC.
That's probably the brand of basketball that I enjoy a little bit more, especially playoff basketball. You get a little bit more physical, but...
Look at the Falcons here. They have gone small as Nicholson and Singh out of the game. Rhodes misses an easy shot. Hwang just threw it up. Tamita then loses the handle. And then finally a foul call against the Falcons.
Yeah, that'll send Kagari to the line here, where she is a perfect 4 for 4 so far. 16 points to go along with 3 rebounds for Tamita. And the announcer's curse gets her.
There you go. Only the second free throw the Bearcats have missed as a team. 3:30 remaining third quarter. She misses both. Offensive rebound, though. Rhodes puts it back. Great job by Rhodes. No box out by Langara.
Yeah, third offensive board for Rhodes that leads to a basket.
She said another wild shot will get stuck between the backboard and the rim. The Falcons look out of sync. They just don't have any set plays or run and gun, and just these wild shots are not falling for them.
Yeah, my friend Dylan Marsden likes to call it junking it up a little bit. They kind of play a junk it up type of basketball where they just want to run.
Sadly, nobody tall enough to jump up to get the ball. Finally knocked ajar, and it will be CBC basketball with 3:19 remaining third quarter. The second women's quarterfinal coming up at 5:30. Should be a packed house. The number 3 Capilano Blues against the 6th and home seed Camosun Chargers. Sabata will drive baseline. Gets it here to Hwin. She will drive, partially blocked. And out of bounds, it looks like against Langara. CBC basketball, 7 remaining on the shot clock. Get it here to Rhodes. Now 6 on the shot clock. Tamita with a nice scoop shot, but no good. Tried to get her own rebound, ripped away by Sunner. And Chiasen will bring the ball up. Rokosh had a streaking Falcon up under the hoop. Chiasen's, her jumper, no good. Hit the front iron. Padalina had the basketball just too far under the hoop.
Yeah, the struggle is continuing here for the Falcons, shooting just 25% from the field, 10 of 40.
Just every offensive attempt doesn't look comfortable. Tried to go inside to Rhodes, over her head, and out of bounds. A turnover there by CBC.
They've certainly had their share of good looks. Just haven't really been able to capitalize on a lot of them.
Nadia Singh will come back in for Langara. We'll see if the offense can work through her. First of all, they have to have possession, but they throw that one away. A turnover by Langara. And CBC will take over on the errant throw. They'll take over under the hoop. 14 on the shot clock for Tamita. And now a whistle's blown. I'm not sure what the call is. There is an official at the scorer's table just checking things over. And I think we're ready to play now. Same play, they'll just dump it inside to Rhodes. Here's Tamita, nice stutter step. Tamita hits the deck hard, wanting a foul, the arms spread out. There's no call from the official, another physical play.
Dribble into 4 defenders, sometimes you're going to get hit.
Not according to the officials on that particular trip down the floor. 6 on the shot clock for Rhodes. Gets it near her. Hwang shot no good. Hwang, pardon me. Her shot did hit the iron, so no shot clock violation. Just missed the shot. Sunner with the rebound. And they'll get it here. Chiasen goes off her shoulder and stolen by Tamita. And Tamita is going to be hacked. Look at the CBC bench. They are up and fired up.
Yeah, they like what they see, and it seems like the wheels are coming off a little bit right now for the Langara team. They're going to have to play near perfect basketball down the stretch here. Still a lot of time, but they got to right the ship.
Clock is against them for sure. And Tamita thought it was a free throw. She wasn't in the act of shooting. So it'll be an inbounds play at the baseline.
Every foul from here that goes on Langara will be free throws, but not quite yet.
Still 2:03 remaining third quarter. Tamita will just dump it into Rhodes. Rhodes at the top with 10 on the shot clock, trying to go underneath. Tamita has it. Tamita with a left-handed shot, no good. And Sunner will clear the boards. Now Chiasen, we'll see if Langara can get a good, decent shot. Chiasen working hard against Tamita. They find Sunner, Paisley in the corner. Her three, no good. And Duick with a rebound. Hwang will bring it across. Hwang stops at the elbow, keeps her dribble. Now over here to Hwang. Hwang inside. Her shot no good, but she is hacked and will go to the free throw line. That one she will go. 46-33, 127 remaining third quarter. Hwang to the free throw line. Bond and LaFleur back in for Langara. 15 foul. It's a third on Chiasen, and she'll depart. And Hwang hits the first free throw.
Hwang's been a little bit quiet today. We saw her a couple of weeks ago here at Camosun, and she had a really major impact for the team. 7 points to go along with 3 boards to assist.
Misses that free throw. And Langara has the rebound. Here's Bond. Bond, as she so often does, sprints down the floor, picks up her dribble, gets it to Sunner, thought about a three, now LaFleur. And Singh with 10 on the shot clock. Back cut by Bond. Hwang will try to save it. Interesting play by Bond, just trying to get the out of bounds call from the official. As a few more seconds ticked off the clock, though. Only 5 on the shot clock for Langara. We'll see what they come up with on this inbounds play. Singh will send it in, if she can, and she finds Paisley. Paisley wants to drive. A scoop shot, no good, front iron. Ball tapped around. Hwang will find to collect it. Now over to Tamita. 1 minute on the clock here in the third quarter. Here's Duick. This is Julie. Gets it now, Tamita. Tamita with a nice spin move. Tamita gets it to fall. Pretty offensive play by Kagari Tamita. Down the floor. Rokosh goes off Rokosh, but she'll get a foul call as Hwang hit her with the body. I like the transition.
18 points now, Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they can get in transition, they are dangerous. It's just CBC's done a great job of limiting that transition so far.
First free throw off the back iron, and their struggles continue from the free throw line as well. Second free throw, also a miss, but Singh with an offensive rebound. Nice move on the pump fake. Can't put it home, though. Gets another rebound. It's tapped around. Bond comes up with it. Her shot can't go. Nothing going right for Langara.
Yeah, it seems like there is a lid on the basket.
Here's Tomita. We'll kick it to Duick. She'll drive baseline. Another spin move by Julie and lays it in. Pretty play by Julie Duick.
Yeah, beautiful move there from Duick. Drives, spin, gets the lay-in.
Now a foul on Huang, trying to create a turnover with 16.4 seconds remaining. They'll be in the bonus as well.
Probably not a foul you're thrilled with. 85 feet from the basket. Shot clock off in the bonus. Bond got a chance for 2 freebies here with the clock not running.
I don't mind the aggressive play with the struggles, though, of Langara from the free throw line.
Yeah.
Bond sinks the first. Her second is no good. Back iron. Tapped around. I think that went off Singh. You and I disagree with that one.
I thought maybe Singh hit it into Duick and then, but tough angle for me.
15 on the clock. Bearcats get it in. We'll see if they try for one more or just we'll let the clock run out. 8 seconds. Tomita has it. Tomita, the Falcons in a zone. Huang at the buzzer, no good. And that's how this third quarter will end, with the CBC Bearcats comfortably in front with 1 quarter to play, 51-34. You're watching the 2026 PACWEST Basketball Championships.
With the BC Ferries Connector, convenient, full-service cross-water travel between Victoria and Vancouver. No waits, and you are guaranteed on board for multiple sailings each day. Visit our website for more information. To the final frame we go of this women's quarterfinal. The Bearcats outscored the Falcons 14-9 in the second quarter and have a 51-34 advantage. Winner moves on, loser goes home. Falcons will need to find some sort of offensive spark plug in this fourth quarter if they want to continue their season. A lot of credit given to the Bearcat defense. They've been terrific here today, holding the Falcons to under 22% shooting. And Reagan Bond will start with the basketball. Here's Rokosh, back to Bond. Now LaFleur. LaFleur trying to pick up a screen from Singh does. 12 on the shot clock for Caitlin. She gets underneath. Looked like she traveled, no call. Bond gets her own rebound and will somehow get that ball to fall.
Yeah, it's like you said, Ryan. They maybe started to look even better when the 3 players went to the bench with, as there's going to be a 5-second violation there, and it'll be Langara ball. But yeah, they really caught fire when those 3 players went to the bench with 3 fouls, and they haven't really looked back at all since. It's interesting, just one spark plug off the bench can push you into a different spot.
Cutting to the hoop is Rokosh, can't get it to fall, and it will be bounced around. LaFleur has it. Here's Sunner from downtown. Hit the bottom of the backboard, and the CBC Bearcats will control. Tomita has a terrific game so far. They get it to Sabata. Julie Duick has to go off her shoulder and out of bounds. It's a turnover for CBC. They haven't looked sharp so far to start this fourth quarter, have the Bearcats, but they have the cushion on the scoreboard. Now Bond.
Give it here to Sunner. Now LaFleur. Langara, a lot of time offensively, ticking away. Sunner with a nice move. Her shot is rejected there. I think Millette got her hand on it. 3 on the shot clock for Singh. Singh is blocked as well. Good defense by Millette. 2 blocks in that possession. Here's Tamita. Down to Millette now. Cross court. Sabata for a corner 3. No good. And Bond with another rebound. Bond will get up to Rokosh. Rokosh likes to run the floor. Her shot, a bit of a wild shot. I think she had more time, but decided to go with the circus shot. Missed it. Went off Bond, off a Bearcat, and out of bounds.
Yeah, if Langara's going to get back into this one, Ryan, it's really going to start on the defensive end. They need to get stops, obviously, but that also propels them in transition, which is where they are the most dangerous.
Bond's going to need an ice bath after this one. She's been on the floor a lot. This one off of Bearcat, out of bounds. Still plenty of time on the clock for the Falcons to work something good. Sabata's got to tie up her shoe. And LaFleur asked to throw it in. She'll get it to Rokosh. Catch and shoot, no good. Sabata comes away with it. Sabata working on Bond. Nice spin move, but Bond defensively comes back and then gets her on the arm. And Sabata will go to the free throw line.
Travel.
Oh, it's a travel.
Yeah.
Thank God you're here.
Well, when we're in this corner, like you said, you've been saying it when we started, it's tough to see the other basket when you're this far into the corner.
I'm going to use that excuse every mistake I make now.
Totally fine.
Rokosh, her scoop shot no good. And now she will go to the free throw line. Substitutions for Langara. Paisley will check in. Sunner will have a seat. And this is where the Falcons need to make up some points.
Yeah, points without the clock running.
Yeah.
They need to do a better job at the line. 14 of 26 so far, under 58%.
Rokosh misses her first and her second, and Sabata with a rebound. Kendall do it, calling for it down the offensive zone. She has it now. Working on Paisley, inside to Millette. Her shot rattles home, touched every part of the rim, and then went through. 53-36. Bond with a nifty crossover into the corner. Paisley, open look 3, no good. Have the Falcons hit a three-pointer yet?
0 of 6. Oof. That was Millette's first basket of the game as well. She's been playing with some foul trouble, but that is going to be the first basket for her in the fourth quarter. I think if you asked me at the start, Ryan, if Millette would have 2 points with under 8 minutes in the fourth, I would have said no.
Although, to be fair, her defense has been terrific when she has
Yes.
been in the game. Substitutions, Rokosh will have a seat. Sabata gets the inbound. Over to Hwin on the left side. Now Hwang, 12 on the shot clock. Back to Hwin. Falcons in that zone. Hwin will drive. Inside to Millette. Nifty play. Millette with a nice catch and shoot, and she banks it home. Now Bond back the other way. Bond working on Millette to Nicholson. Nicholson into the corner. LaFleur. LaFleur working on Tamita. A lot of physical play underneath the hoop right now. LaFleur kicks it to Chiasson. Chiasson misses her 3. Air ball. Nicholson's rebound and putback is good. 55-38. The Falcons, at least Nicholson's sinking back in that zone. Now she picks up Millette. Millette scoops up underneath her and lays it in.
And I think Millette heard me, and she said, okay, here I go.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, yeah, Dan, I'll show you.
3 quick buckets for her.
Chiasson trying to drive, kicks it to Bond. Now Paisley. Paisley looking for some room. Good defense by the Bearcats. Sabata with a rebound. She did a nice job to come down for some help defense. Hwin almost loses the handle, gets it back, gets across the line. Now Sabata thought about a 3. Get it into the paint. Give it to Millette. She's had the hot hand. Can't get that one to fall. Nicholson with good position. He gets the rebound.
That was a really good steal by Millette. Got great position, just couldn't get the 2 to go.
Chiasson, another wild shot by Langara. Rebound Bond, and Hwang with the rebound. 5:45 to go in this fourth quarter. Sabata bounce pass. Millette is hammered there by Nicholson. And Millette, if she's okay, will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, that was a hard foul there.
Nicholson animated right now and talking to her teammate. She's very angry, but we look at Millette. She's finally being helped off the floor. Langara is going to take a timeout. We will as well, with the Falcons trailing the Bearcats 57-38. You're watching the 2026 PACWEST Basketball Championship.
Get on board with the BC Ferries Connector, convenient, full-service cross-water travel between Victoria and Vancouver. No waits, and you are guaranteed on board for multiple sailings each day. Visit our website for more information.
Coming out of the timeout, Millette will hit her first free throw. She seems to be okay after taking that hard foul by Nicholson.
Yeah, good to see her bounce back up and hit that first freebie.
Second one is good as well. And now a substitution as she'll have a seat, Will Millette, and Rhodes will check back in. I like this move by the coaching staff to get Millette out, maybe give her a bit of a rest as it appears the Bearcats will advance.
Yeah.
Still 5:30 to go, but the Falcons' offense has struggled mightily. Let's see if they can get it going here. Chiasen, 10 on the shot clock. Hwang on her. Chiasen trying to get inside. Floater, no good. Bond with an offensive rebound will kick it back out. Sunner has it. This is Singh. Singh working on Rhodes. Nice move by Singh. Got herself under the or behind the backboard. Offensive rebound by LaFleur, and she'll knock it home. This is one of the first times the Falcons have sucked back into a halftime or half-court defense rather than full-court pressure. Inside, this is Hwang. Hwang working on Singh. Singh, I think, got a piece of that one, and Bond comes away with it. And then Tamita reaches in.
I honestly kind of like that foul from Tamita. Don't let Bond get ahead of steam. Stop it there. We can set up the defense in the half court here instead of giving up a quick, easy two.
We just mentioned the timeout that Tamita, we don't think she's come off the floor.
I don't think so.
Yeah. He's had a terrific game. Lead is 19 for the Bearcats. LaFleur, the baseline, kicks it out to Pagely, but she catches it and touches the sideline and out of bounds. Another Falcons turnover. And a timeout called by CBC. We'll take a timeout as well. 59-40, Bearcats with the lead. You're watching the 2026 PACWEST Basketball Championship.
What's up, guys? It's Dylan from Passion Sports. I guess I don't need to yell. I'm on the... Should I just stretch? We do custom apparel. We work really hard. These aren't even prescription. They're just blue light. What? This is Bo. He is a moral support dog. Contact us today at info@passionsports. Contact us at hello@passionsports.ca. What's up, guys?
Coming out of the timeout, Bearcats in front by 19 with 4:35 remaining. Falcons struggling offensively, 21% from the field, 0 of 8 from downtown. The Bearcats shooting 36%. And now a foul on Tamita. Bearcats shooting just above their season average of 33.
And we checked in the break. Tamita does lead the league in points or minutes played per game, just under 33 minutes. So not uncommon for her to play most, if not all, of the ball game.
That one intercepted by LaFleur. Gets it here to Chiasson, and she will knock it home. The transition bucket there for Langara. They need a lot more, and very quickly, if they want to get back in this one. Tamita gets it up here to Sabata. Sabata to Rhodes. Rhodes under the hoop all alone, and will knock it home. Good transition bucket there by CBC. Bond, a little runner. Bond off the back iron, but she will go to the free throw line. Tamita got her on the arm.
Yeah, good call there. Tamita was a little bit vertical, but pressed just a bit right into Bond, and that's going to give her 2 shots at the line.
Shooting 51.9% from the free throw line in this ball game. First free throw is good.
And I think if you're CBC, I know you probably have this one in the bag, but still don't want to get into a track meet with this Falcons team here. Probably using every bit of the shot clock on most possessions here. Don't want to run up and down with this team.
Bond 1 of 2 from the line. Here's Huyn now, 15 on the shot clock for her. There's Tamita. Like you just mentioned, using the shot clock, a lot of perimeter passing. It's Rhodes from the corner, air ball. Paisley cleans that one up, and here comes Bond. Bond gets it here, Chiasson. Chiasson as the defense switches. Now Bond a long 3 attempt, no good front iron, and Rhodes with a rebound. 3:20 to go, fourth quarter. To me, there's a reach-in by Chiasson, who's trying to create any sort of steal or turnover. That is the 4th team foul. Is there a timeout too?
I don't know. They said something about Tamita. I'm not sure what they said. Maybe she got a delay of game warning, I think, because she finished the layup there. So I'm going to say it's a delay of game warning. That's what we're going with.
All right. I like that. 4th on Chiasson. That is the 3rd team foul, it looks like, on the Falcons. Tamita has it here on the right wing. Tamita gets in the paint, throws it up, gets her own rebound, will knock it in. There's that volley.
Yeah.
Right into the hoop. Singh in transition has it go through her fingertips and out of bounds. 63-43. The winner will play VIU tomorrow in a semifinal. And women's basketball has 2 berths into the national championship this year. And so do the men, because VIU is hosting men's nationals.
Which is huge if you're on the other side of the draw, especially with VIU often being a juggernaut.
Yeah.
It means you just got to make it, and you get to go, which is huge for a program.
Yep. There's Sabata as they work the ball around. Good passing by the Bearcats. Shot doesn't go down, but good job to work the ball around. Here's LaFleur. Gets it here to center. Now LaFleur. LaFleur will drive on Duick. Gets into the paint. Her shot no good. Great defense by the Bearcats. Tamita will clean up the basketball.
Great job there from Julie Duick on the ball and then finishing the possession with the rebound as well.
Here's Huyn, and she'll throw it away. Double teamed was Huyn and then tried to find Tamita. Throws it out of bounds. And the Falcons will take over. 2:17 remaining, but trailing by 20. Here's Reagan Bond. She will bring it up and give it here to LaFleur. They swing it. Paladina throws it away. Tamita taps that one away. Falcons will remain with the possession. 16 on the shot clock. And the Falcons, I believe, will call timeout. As they talk it over, we will as well, with time ticking away on the Falcons season. They got to come up with something. You're watching the 2026 PACWEST Basketball Championship.
Get on board with the BC Ferries Connector, convenient, full-service cross-water travel between Victoria and Vancouver. No waits, and you are guaranteed on board for multiple sailings each day. Visit our website for more information.
Out of the timeout, 2:09 remaining, and the lead is 20 for the Bearcats. Falcons will bring it in, 16 on the shot clock. Lafleur has it at the top. Now Paisley. Paisley one dribble, finds Rokosh. She looked like she traveled, and now an injury to Julie Duick, and this is not good news. She's in a lot of pain as she grabs her left knee, and we can see the big brace on that knee that she has. And I hope that there's some training staff members that can come and see her immediately. And I don't see anybody from either the CBC side or the Camosun side as the hosts coming out to check on her. We don't know the extent of that injury or why she's wearing that brace on her left leg. Is there anyone that can attend to her? Well, with 2:01 remaining, we will take a break here on the broadcast as we check on Julie Duick. You're watching the 2026 PACWEST Basketball Championship.
With the BC Ferries Connector, convenient, full-service cross-water travel between Victoria and Vancouver. No waits, and you are guaranteed on board for multiple sailings each day. Visit our website for more information.
Guys, it's Dylan from Passion Sports. I guess I don't need to yell, I'm on the... Should I just stretch? We do custom apparel, we work really hard. These aren't even prescription, they're just blue light. What? This is Bo, he is a moral support dog. Contact us today at info@passionsports. Contact us at hello@passionsports.ca.
What is your path? Your path can be long. It can be short, winding, or straight. Sometimes it takes you on unknown, rough and hilly terrain, and sometimes it's familiar, smooth, and flat. What a path does best is take you from where you are to where you want to be. And, like most journeys, it helps to have a friendly face with you. At Camosun College, we walk with you, with respect and honor, helping you go through the obstacles in your way, or cheering as you move out front and forge your own path. And always, no matter what path you take, we'll be there with you. Your path to community. Your path to creativity. Your path to opportunity. Your path to success. Camosun College.
Back to action here of the 2026 women's quarterfinal. CBC and Langara. Sing's scoop shot is no good, but our attention is to Julie Duick as she's being helped off the floor of play. She cannot put any weight on that left leg, and boy, we hope she's okay.
Yeah, that's gut-wrenching. Provincials in your 5th year.
Yeah. Yeah. And the training staff is going to continue to work on her. Singh will hit the free throw in the meantime. 1:55 remaining in this fourth quarter. Singh's second free throw. In and out. This one tapped around. Tamita has it. Tamita with a rebound. She'll get it to Sabata. Sabata up to Huyn. Huyn will hand it here to Tamita. 16 on the shot clock. Tamita wants to drive. Kicks it into the corner. Wide open look for Kendall. Her three is good. Kendall Dukes had a whale of a game here. I think she has 15 points in the contest.
Yeah, great game for Kendall Duick as she picks up a steal and another easy two. Get her up to 17 points here. And they are just keeping that foot down.
1:30 remaining, 68-44. The Bearcats will advance, and they will face the VIU Mariners tomorrow. LaFleur from downtown, no good. Still no made 3 shots for Langara in this one. And Tamita hit the deck hard. Let's see if Tamita comes out of this ball game. She's played the distance so far, and she will finally sit down with 1:15 remaining.
Yeah, she ends this one with 22 points to go along with 10 boards. They only have 1 recorded assist, but I said to you a little bit earlier, I think there's got to be more than just the 1 assist. She had her fingers all over everything to do with this one today as we wind down.
That's just the offensive stats that you see too. Like defensively, she was terrific.
Yeah, she's guarding the ball most times as well and really had a hand in limiting all that transition play that Langara loves to play in.
Yep. Here's Huyn. We'll give it here to Sabata. Now Kendall Duick. Kendall with a spin move. That one tapped away. Singh has it. Singh will bring it back into the offensive end. Singh picks up her dribble, finding somebody to throw it to. It's Paisley. Paisley along 3, no good front iron. Singh tried for the offensive rebound, went off her, off a Bearcat, and out of bounds. 14 on the shot clock for Langara, 50.6 on the game clock. And Singh will get it here to Paisley. They send it across. This is Regan Bond. Down low, Singh. Singh again finds herself behind the backboard. She's done that a couple of times. Taps this one to LaFleur. Long 3, no good. Hits the top of the shot clock out of bounds. And this will go back to CBC.
Story of this one for me still is that second quarter when CBC came out absolutely firing and really put this one away. Set the tone in that second quarter. 16-point lead and never looked back.
I think their coach set the tone going into that second quarter. Taylor Cleggett, the head coach of this Bearcat team. They send it over to Hwang. Hwang with 10 on the shot clock, 20 on the game clock. There's his Huyn. Huyn from the left side. She'll drive in the paint, kick it back. Sabata long 3, no good front iron. And it'll be picked up here by Rokosh. She gets it to Bond, streaking down the floor. Runs into Kendall Duick, and she'll get hit with the body foul with 6 seconds remaining.
It's going to be free throws for Bond as we tick away here to the end.
And Kendall Duick will foul out in this one.
Like we said, great game for Kendall Duick today, though. Picked up a lot of the slack when Malat went out with those early 3. I know she ended up with a lot of fouls as well as she'll come over here to check in on her sister.
Yeah, she didn't even sit down. She came right over here to the corner to check on Julie. First free throw was good by Bond. Her second is good as well as it rattles home. And it was 6.2 seconds remaining. Bearcats will just inbound it, and they will head to the semifinal tomorrow against the VIU Mariners. Congratulations to the CBC Bearcats. It's going to be a rematch of last year's gold medal game between CBC and VIU. The final score here, 68-46. They'll announce the player of the game, and then we'll have the player of the game join us here in the broadcast for a quick post-game interview. And if it's up to Dan and I, which I think we do get a vote, it'll be Kagari Tomita for the CBC Bearcats. I think there is only one player of the game awarded. That will go to the winning team, and that will be Tomita. Yeah, Tamita. As a team, though, Bearcats shoot 38%, 5 of 16 from downtown for the Falcons. They just couldn't find an easy shot against the Bearcat defense. They finish at under 21% shooting. Kagari, 22 points and 10 rebounds. And now, as a true team would, they will come over and they'll check on their fallen teammates after they shake hands. As they check on Julie Duick, I don't think we'll see Julie for the rest of this tournament.
No, a real shame. She played great today, and in her 5th year goes down in the first game of the provincials. And like you said, probably be pretty surprising to see her the rest of the way with how much pain she was in.
We'll try to get Kagari over here for a post-game interview. Turn on microphones over here. I think we need to borrow your headset, Dan, so we'll get Kagari over here. She doesn't look very thrilled to join us here. Maybe she doesn't want to do a post-game interview, and that's fair. That's fair. If she doesn't want to come over here.
I think she's being persuaded a little bit, though.
Yeah, they're really she's like, I don't want to come over here. And that's totally fine. We may convince her. Kagari, put that on. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you so much.
How does that feel?
That was so fun. Everyone plays so hard working. It's gonna be so good.
Yeah.
Like influence to next game.
Nice to get a win in the first game though, right? In the tournament. You can let your nerves settle down a little bit.
Yeah, I think everyone was nervous because that's our first game, but everyone gonna be fine for next game.
Yeah, I'll let you go after one more question. Just your teammate Julie, how's she doing over there? Have you had a chance to talk to her?
She's so working hard.
Yeah.
Like she's like one of like pretty strong my teammate. So like I hope she's fine, and then we will play for her.
Yeah, right on. I'll let you go celebrate your team. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Kagari Tamita, the player of the game for the CBC Bearcats, and she can go celebrate with her teammates as they win this one by the score of 68-46. Kagari went 22 points and 10 rebounds. So the Bearcats are moving on to the semifinal. We'll take a break, be back with a men's quarterfinal. That's coming up next from the 2026 PACWEST Basketball Championship.